far as Black Power, but it's just like, you know, when you move to something new, that don't mean you gotta not with necessarily what you was doing old, but at the end of the day, you do gotta move past it. You can't hold on to it too long or stay on that stair, you'll fall. You try to go up the stairs, and you stay on that one step, you're gonna trip and fall. Like, you gotta go past that. It's just, and I get that. That's why, you know, I switched up to the Indigenous Nick tag, and a lot of shit switched up, like with the Ocho Solo, God Mode shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit switched up because it was more of the evolution of the whole movement, where it's going towards. Just what you could say is more, it's way more open now, what you can actually vocalize and speak, because the information is not just like, man, like people always say a lot of shit, but they don't understand that shit, man. They don't understand the information. And that's what you could tell by now, it's understood. Now it's new information to understand that's coming forth. You know what I'm saying? That we definitely gotta digest and understand. You know what I'm saying? But if we stuck in the past, that's just stagnation to the umpteenth degree. And that's how we end up getting so many nut jobs, weirdos, grifters, scammers, saying Black Power just as it's like a flag to get attention, and people will look towards that and then get scammed, because it's like, or go towards that. It's just so easy to say that shit. It's too simple. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's scamming. Yeah, that's a cold game, man. People, yeah, there's a lot of people doing it.
And they doing it, even though they might
they're really using, you know, black people want something to latch on to, attach themselves to it, really looking for something better.
So they're using Black Power as a bridge to that scam. Even though they might not be saying Black Power, they may not be saying no shit about nothing like that. And they might be saying something about something like that. Either way, it is still...
They're still claiming to be wanting the empowerment of black people.
Claiming, yeah.
They're making those claims. They may not say Black Power or use a certain specific term. Anytime they're leading the people in that direction, they're saying, this is my goal, my intent is to, whatever they're supposed to be contributing to the community, is to help the community move forward and help black people gain in whatever way, most time whatever they're selling, finance it is, you know, health, and come to find out a lot of time, education, come to find out a lot of times people are scamming like crazy.
It should be, at that level, it should have been freely given. You know, anytime you're trying to do something for the empowerment of the people, it shouldn't be something that, you know, if you on that type of rhetoric like that. And I'm not saying that somebody that's actually empowering the people shouldn't be charging, because people that's actually empowering people can charge, they should, because that's the system we operate on. But I'm just saying, like, I'm saying as far as the people who are coming with that rhetoric, like, oh, specifically like Black Power, empowerment to the people, empower to the people, those people shouldn't be coming with that charge shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, scamming. Coming with no tangible products.
You should be saying something else. You shouldn't even, if you got a tangible product, you should be saying that tangible product and using that power that you get from the money to influence the community. You'll never need to say, oh, Black Power this, Black Power that. If you got a tangible product that you can sell to the people, get a profit, and then actually invest and help the community.
Really grinding. That means I can respect that.
You never
really
have to
grinding.
say that.
You
Like,
really hustling.
Why are you saying that? What are you teaching? All you doing is isolating and making it less possible for you to actually market and sell your business and your product. Because then you are like, you know, you don't have to do all that, you know, necessarily. Now, if a situation come up and you got to speak your opinion, I won't be mad at you if you do, and you decide to jeopardize your business to stay on your square or whatever. That's another story. But I'm just saying the overall business outlook. If you got a product that you're trying to move, and it's like some black seed oil, and you know what I'm saying? Why you gotta incorporate that into Black Power speeches and
just sell your black seed oil, sell a good product,
and have that. I feel like you would never catch me doing nothing like that. You would never catch me in the past, present, or future coming with Black Power messages. You know, at the end, my product is like get my product, because my product is the people, really. If my product is, I don't see no, that speech or that moment that you was speaking to the people, it should have been left at that. It shouldn't have been no extras tagged on to it where you tie that in with your whole overall financial outlook and financial status, because it has nothing to do with that individually.
With the preacher tactics.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, exactly.
Preacher tactics. You using that.
Exactly.
You took a page out of the preacher book.
And we gotta separate ourselves from that, because it's so many scammers in that vein that, as you can see, you can't even separate the wheat from the chaff when you're dealing with this type of situation that we're dealing with, when people are scamming at such a high degree, using black power as a rhetoric. Like, it's to the point where they have besmirched the name. They have made it to where people don't even want to say it. Like, damn, that just, so many scammers have said it, it make it look bad. It's nothing I can say, like, it don't. Because look at the niggas that did it.
In these days, the times we're in now, it's not a good look. It's really not.
And you see, I got the fist back here.
You can live it, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
that's
saying it and saying I'm.
You get no cool points from that. I'm just letting you know now. You might hear me say Black Power, but I'm not trying to get no cool points. I'm not trying to sell you nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna try to come and say nothing behind that or come in with a product with it. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing. You're just not gonna see that, bro. The things that I do in my time when I want to sell something, I sell that. You feel what I'm saying? Period. Unless,
sell the product, market, and promote that product.
Based on the
selling
product.
hats, sell me a good hat, brother, and I will buy it.
Exactly.
Sell me a good hat. Everything else you coming with, nah, man, that's not it. I don't need all that. Is this product good or not? If you think it is, we'll find a way to convince me that product exists. The actual product. Don't try to sell me a dream. Because that's what they doing. Scammers trying to sell people a dream. It's sad, man. They really scamming people, man. And you got some people who are really in some bad predicaments, man, in bad situations, and really looking for ways out. And man, they really getting, so it's sometimes, in some cases, their lives taken from them. People digging in their savings and stuff. This is sad, man. Like, they got people spending their savings and stuff, man. Food, stuff that need to go for the family, and getting out their kids, little money they had saved up for their kids, and yeah, it's sad, man.
That is sad. That's like, you ain't getting no refund from that investment. You're not getting no refund from that. Once you put that money in with the scammer,
yeah, that's it.
It's like, yeah, that's it. These people not giving people their money back. These people not operating with honor or no, and it's sad.
You could say people should do their due diligence and this, that, and the third. I'm not going to say that's not true. But at the same time, we don't take away from the people that scamming. It's still some snake shit, man.
And also the emotions involved. You gotta understand, when these people getting scammed, they operate on the emotional level, but they're not always operating on the same level that they will operate when they carry themselves in the business world. When they're getting scammed. That's why it's a scam. It's an opening.
Same way the preacher do it.
This person could have just came into the knowledge of the information about racism or about the systemic issues that our community face. Even though they've been black their whole life, they could have turned a blind eye like a lot of us have done. So now when their mind is back open to it and they can see it, it's just like anything else. It's a shock moment where you kind of like have a red pill rage. They always want to attribute red pill rage to just the aspect of looking at racism and whatever and male and female dating, but that can happen with anything in your life. Like anything that you've been going through, and then you exposed to it, the reality of it, you had that shock, and you just angry. You're going through red pill rage. You're going through that moment of awakening, and then this the opportunity that these people take to scam people. You know what I'm saying? When they at their most vulnerable state, emotional state, where they might feel defeated, they might feel broken, they might feel confused, they might feel like they don't have an answer. And that's when these people come through with these scams and with an answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once that takes place, that's why the whole thing is it's just a scam, bro. And that's why y'all really got to keep your eyes open to looking at really what a person is doing, not necessarily what they're saying in their life, because you're looking at some of these content creators who are spreading these messages about trying to uplift the community, like, but you can clearly see that that's not what they're really on, and they're not really on uplifting the community. They're really on for profit or for the betterment of self. And you can see that how everybody should be self-improving, but you should just be true to your words. You shouldn't be saying one thing and doing another. You shouldn't be on here saying this is what my intent is and I want to uplift the community, but the whole time your real intent is to uplift you into your own personal profit and gain.
Trying to get rich.
Trying to get rich. That's all I'm saying. Like,
which is not a problem.
Everybody want to
get rich off selling a product. You know, and that product could be you just talking. You know, you can turn that into a product, and I'm fine with that. You know,
Facts.
But come on, man, the scamming is like, nah, man. Even if that's the sad part, because I be looking at some of them like, man, you can just turn that into a product. The fact that you talking or whatever you talking about, and that's not scamming.
No.
If you was to put that into a real video format, and something where somebody want to spend their money on it and get your videos or whatever, it's like you could do that, but that still is too much like really working and
too much like we're gonna format all them videos and ideas. It's true.
Yeah, and it might take a slow grind. It might not happen fast, real quick. As quick as scamming can get you something. It might take more work in cultivating that idea and those thoughts and making it come to life. And,
the thing
it's
about
work still. It's too much work.
Just as fast as the people mind switch when they learn new information, that's how fast the scamming is. Because you don't have to be an expert. If you already got that personality to just tell anybody anything, and like these politicians do, you kind of can be a scammer. You know what I'm saying? That's why you should be looking at these people like any person that can tell anybody anything. Like, it don't matter who it is, bro. That's a little bit different. Like, we all need to be following our own word, bro. And like, these little small things seem like they don't make a difference, but like, it makes a difference when you say, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be there, or I'm gonna try to make it here, and you're not really gonna be there, or you not really have no intention of doing those things. Like, and this thing shows me all of a sudden you become a scammer now, because that means you gotta open yourself up to just not living up to your word so much. Well, now it don't seem like even just telling a lie. You rationalize. These scammers is rationalizing how this is okay. They're not just like, oh, I'm an evil person, I'm bad, I'm evil. No, these people believe that they're a good person too, even though they clearly scamming, bro. You can even look at the paperwork and bring it to some of these people who, I'm not saying no names in this video, but it's so many that we have seen who, these people was real estate. These people was all type of shit that just turned out to be a scam, bro. And these people were seeming like genuine, good people. Like, so, but I just had the foresight to see, like, I don't know, this don't seem like it's adding up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say no names, but I'm just gonna say, like, it seems so.
It's already,
yeah.
It's been put out there so much about them and information,
like,
and factual information that can be fact checked and just out on the internet. It's like public record.
So it's not really being messy.
Stuff you can Google. It's not like
I want the people to see
stuff that you can just
how
Google this stuff
to look and differentiate between these people. Even though at this point it's kind of y'all should just leave it alone. Just leave them alone. Don't be going behind these cats that's with this rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? That's not. They work to show for themselves what they trying to do, and let that just uplift the community itself. Like, because at the end of the day, it's just too much confusion out here in the streets, man. Too much, and the people are desperate. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. The people are desperate. They're desperate for the answer. And if somebody come up charismatic, and they'll rather take the charismatic scammer than the real man that's coming with the honest truth. Because the truth hurt in this situation that we living in. I'm sorry to tell y'all. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but the truth don't hurt. The real shit that we need, it's like medicine. It's not. All medicine don't taste good. It's like, NyQuil tastes nasty as hell, bro. When you take that NyQuil, to get you right, though. And that's basically the situation we in. And the person that's coming with the real shit, it's not going to look pretty. It's not going to look like, it's not going to be feeling good and all charismatic. It might feel like somebody sunning you or checking you or, that's what it might feel like, We don't know. But I'm just saying we got to be ready to accept that energy. And because these snake oil salesmen is selling poison. You know what I'm saying? And we steady as a people buying it. Because I don't just separate myself, I don't deal with these cats, bro, but so many people do, to the point where I just accept it. Like, not to me, but I said that it needs to be dealt with, it needs to be spoken on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we taking in this a lot of fuckery just because of the simple fact that somebody is a good speaker, or somebody is tall, or because somebody look like they got money, or because somebody,
Black folks love that, man.
Somebody got some jewelry.
Somebody that can speak very well
and they're nice dressers.
Good with their words. Charismatic. Oh yeah, it's a wrap. Got him.
Let me see. 16 minutes on me. That's good.
Got him.
But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, man. But like and subscribe if you made it this far, man. You already know Indigenous Nick. It's my boy Mike, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have him back on the channel. He always come with the wise words. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I'm doing this like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. When somebody come through, I want y'all to hear the people who come through speak. I want you to hear my friends speak. I'm gonna let y'all hear some of my family members speak and give some of their perspectives on some of these things that we going through out here in these real, because this is YouTube streets right here, but in real life we in these real streets, and I want y'all to really get a real sense of what's really going on in my personal circle, so that y'all can see that I'm a real person and I'm going through these things that I talk about in my podcast every day. I'm not just talking about this stuff because I feel like it, but I want to address these issues that's important. You know what I'm saying? Important to my family and my friends. So I'm gonna invite my family and my friends on. So you know what I'm saying? This your boy Indigenous Nick, boy Mike. I'm gonna call this video out. See y'all on the next one.